Good afternoon, Virgo. This read is going to be for you. Now, when I do these reads, I like to call in the highest spirits available, to highest frequency guides and spirits available to bring us clarity and guidance, and especially for the sign of Virgo. And we call for spirit to clarify how these current astrological transits and energies are affecting the energy of Virgo, and wherever Virgo places in anybody's chart, whether it is in their Jupiter or their moon, but of course most powerfully for how it is affecting those with Virgo ascendant. I like to do tarot divination because I believe that it raises our frequencies and soothes our fears, restores our faith, gives us clarity, aligns our actions, aligns our choices with knowledge of our heart, aligns our actions, aligns the masculine energy with the feminine energy. All right, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the current astrology right now for Virgo. We have a lot of, this read is going to be for September 2019. And for Virgo, there are a lot of planets in Virgo. So there's going to be quite a bit of strong Virgo energy going on right now. So we've got the sun in September 1st will be in Virgo. Mercury will be in Virgo. Venus will be in Virgo. Mars will also be in Virgo. So I'm very fascinated to see what the cards will say about that energy and how it's affecting Virgo. I have my notes here about where all the other planets are placed for Virgo. We have, we've got Jupiter for Virgo in the 4th house, Saturn in the 5th, Uranus in the 9th, Neptune in the 7th, Pluto in the 5th, North Node in the 11th, okay, for Virgo. So, let's have a look. And feel free to leave comments and ask questions. And also, if you would like a private read, feel free to email me. My email is listed below. I like to specialize in energy alignment, inner energies, aligning our heart knowledge with making our heads conscious of our hearts. That's energy alignment. Masculine energy aligning with the subconscious feminine. And all right, Virgo, let's cut the deck for you and see what these energies and how they will affect Virgo for the month of September 2019. There she is, Virgo Queen. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Just making sure the camera is running. And good. All right. Now, let's take a little look at this here. What do I see for Virgo? Well, this is the 11th card in my read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there's the Virgo Major Arcana, representing Virgo right here. Ace of Cups. Nice. Interesting that I don't get a lot of Pentacles, though. So I'm just going to sort of absorb what that means. And then we do get the Virgo card, which showing up as the Hermit. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which represents sort of security, stability. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this read. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. So we start off with the Hangman at the very beginning of the read, representing releasing, letting go. I would think that and then we get the Ace of Cups. So I would think that this is a period of letting go of old relationships and because we have so many planets in the 1st house, we're obviously having a complete refreshing new start for Virgo. And so the fact that the Ace of Cups shows up does not surprise me. What surprises me, we don't have any other aces. But we've got the Hangman, so there's a letting go for Virgo. There's a conscious knowledge of opening of heart energy, or perhaps opening their heart to a masculine. So this read can work, these are general reads, so they're not for personal, so it's hard to know exactly how that energy is going to show up for somebody who's Virgo in this read, but I would say that it's Virgo opening their mind to more heart consciousness. Like we did just have all this Leo energy, which really did bring a lot of knowledge of heart to people. People became very much more aware of what was true for them and what was really deeply resonating for them from a heart perspective rather than a head perspective. So I'm thinking for Virgo, they've shifted to more heart connection, heart thinking. In other words, because we get the Death card in the heart spot of my read, we're getting a real shift in consciousness for Virgo around some way of operating that creates a heartbreak. And so what we're getting is a major heart connection, head heart connection, and the awareness of not having mental connection to knowledge of heart causes pain and suffering. So there's some sort of a transformation period going on for Virgo where they're becoming better known they're becoming very aligned, or they're coming into this period aligned in knowledge of the heart. They've had a transformation. Now let's go ahead and go forward here with this. This is the divine section here. The divine is 3-3, aligning with this 11 card, which is the Virgo, woman, queen. We get the Hermit card, again, major arcana, in alignment. My reads suggest alignment. When I have people facing the center, that's both your energies in alignment. This is weirdly in alignment. Why do I say weirdly? Just because usually I get some cards out of alignment for everybody. I mean, even the Seven of Swords at the end of the read is kind of in alignment here. So this is very interesting read. So it's kind of an interesting read because it's like we've got all the energies in here. We've got the swords, we've got the wands, we've got the cups, and we've got the pentacles, and we've got the major arcana representing Virgo. So this to me is quite a significant, and plus we've got the Wheel of Fortune at the end. So I'm saying that this read is talking about letting go of a way of operating that was out of alignment with head heart knowledge. The Virgo is aware of where they need to go now, how they need to go forward, what the universe, there's clarity about how to proceed forward, because there's an alignment with some venture in the heart, but there was a major release prior to this, enabling the Virgo to go ahead and go forward towards something that they now perceive as more secure and safe. This is a transformation of heart for Virgo, which means they've broken through a layer of thoughts that harm, that are out of alignment with love, that harm themselves, cause conflict in their life. And this is something Virgo is learning. This is, the Hermit card represents Virgo, which represents humility, which represents being of service, which represents having a higher, because also the sixth house is in the sort of more solitude section of the read, of the chart, of the astrological chart. So this really comes in at a more solitude energy of work. So the Virgo are very empowered by their solitude. They gain clarity of understanding. But this Virgo energy is so strong right now that a lot of clarity is coming through for the Virgo, understanding the out of alignment and how it impacted sort of globally their whole life. This out of alignment actions that were not true or intuitively the truth for Virgo. Okay, so now we've got the Seven of Cups, and now we get what's kind of coming down the pipeline for Virgo here. We're going to move into what's happening. We've got the Seven of Cups representing options and choices. Doubling up here, so there's some big choices being in the works here for Virgo. Now, this Virgo Queen Virgo is in alignment. She is in the right spot. She is turned away from love, but true love is right at her back because of this transformation. Now, it can be a relationship, but also I've seen in my reads when I get this card, it can be a new venture, a new passionate project, something that really does resonate with the heart, and it's a new beginning because we've had this release, this new shift, a big shift for Virgo, big shift in choosing in the way they make their choices. And this is going to bring more, more joy, more freedom, more fun, more ability to transform and transmute sort of negative energies that plague the Virgo. What do we get? The Seven of Swords here at the end with the Five of Cups. I'm going to say that, let's go ahead and take it down this way. It's interesting. What I'm getting is that the Virgo is seeing through the deception of the veils of perceptions that block heart, and that makes them unhappy. There's a heart breakthrough for Virgo in the sense that they've made a connection to their heart. They know what beginnings to do. They know how unhappy they are when they turn away. And that doesn't make any sense. They know how unhappy you are when you turn away. What I mean by that is there's a recognition from this shift as to how unhappy they were prior to this shift, and how this new awareness as to knowledge of the truth, of their intuitive inner knowing truth, their heart. They've made a true connection that is now enabling the Virgo to have a very stable position, safe, stable, and able to go forward with a true new love venture or relationship, bringing a certain amount of relaxed energy for Virgo, relaxed work energy, and understanding that it's a lie when they're unhappy. It just means that they've lost sight of alignment with their heart. So let's have a look. I'm also using this deck, the Wisdom of Tao, and I will see if there is a sort of keystone card that we can pull that sort of pulls the whole read together for us. Spirit, tell us, leader. Relationship harmony. Let's have a look. You are being called upon for leadership. The Jade Emperor is helping you to overcome barriers. Fuse your ambition with integrity. Employ your power with honor and wisdom. Move forward with unstoppable momentum. Success is inevitable. Relationship harmony. A loyal and harmonious relationship or partnership is being manifested. The bond between friends, lovers, and partners will grow and blossom. Nurture the relationship with no judgment and no expectation. So, Virgo, it seems to me that you guys are breaking through being so much in negative thoughts, operating in your headspace more from your heart, letting go of these thoughts that are blocking you from being in alignment. That's putting you in alignment, because there's been a real transformation in the heart, which means there has been a deep knowing and understanding as to what is superficial and false, okay, and how to align more towards a stable, abundant knowledge of what is stable and what is able to be a reliable new step forward for Virgo, and with much more heart alignment, and causing a brand new beginning in love and life in general, because this is a new alignment with heart motive rather than head motive. Okay? Thank you, Virgo. Namaste.